Hello again. Well, all you doubters, it's that time. I've got everything mocked up. It's all propped up and taped up and whatever I could do to get it to go in place. It's not perfect, but every time I tried to get it just a little bit better, it kind of had a domino effect and everything fell. So this just gives you the idea, and then I'll go ahead and finish it out. Now, a couple things that on the front where it sticks out in front of the front wheel, actually in front of the car, that's just a piece there to cover up that blank spot that was there. And I just didn't feel like painting it black. I could have painted it black to make it disappear, but it's getting late and I didn't feel like doing it. What else? Oh, the body line goes straight, and then at the front fender, it starts to go downhill. Again, that's just something that when I tried to lift it up, everything else fell off, so I decided it wasn't worth doing that. The final thing is that the front fender sticks out from the body. Right there, it wouldn't do that. It would be pushed in. Also, this door here, instead of being on the outside, would be on the inside like that, and that would open this up to be a vent to where air could get into the engine. Again, I just don't have, I need to cut that opening. It's not going to be right where the door is. It's going to be somewhere else. And I think that's it. So just kind of do a walk around. I just threw some orange paint on, again, my nice rattle can, just so that when you got back, stepped back and looked at it, you could get a good look. My yard guy, haven't seen him for a while. Come to find out he was sick. He was driving by it and had to stop because he saw the orange from the road and thought the car was finished. Needless to say, it's far from finished. But anyway, that's kind of funny. All right, trees in the way. All right. Let's back up a little bit. All right, you can kind of get an idea. Again, you can see that piece that I faked. What it is that fender opening, my template, I cut it in half, only used the front half. That's the second half, and it just was orange, already painted orange, so I just stuck it in there. Those tabs that stick up, obviously, will come off. The headlights will be covered. Right now they're open. I don't even have those. I'm gonna have to make them. But this is what it looks like. Let's get a view here. So a lot of details to finish working out, but my goal up until now was just to get it to where I could see the proportions, the dimensions. This was just an idea I had in my head, and I honestly wasn't even sure it would work. But now that I've got it done, I really like the results myself. It'd be something I would be happy to drive. Oh, and notice the fender sticks out quite a bit from the tire. The reason why is I purposely designed this to be a wide body. The Z06, which is the performance version, is 4 inches wider, and that's 2 inches on each side. So if you imagine that wheel would be out 2 more inches, so the wheel is going to be right against the fender on the Z06. What I've got for this car is I've got spacers, so I can put the spacers on there and space it out. The problem is the Z06 wheels and tires, by the time I'm done, it's going to end up being $10,000. So I'm going to hold off on that and spend, $500 or $1,000 on spacers. All right, and then there's what it looks like from the back. I still have to put the eyebrow on the fender, on the back fender. Again, I don't know if you remember, but what I was thinking about doing is making a copy of this eyebrow on the front fender. If we come over here, there you go. You can see it, taking it, making a copy of it, flipping it around, and then sticking it on top right through here. Because it should come up and over right there, and that part is missing. You can see if you look at it here, you can see at the bare minimum, I've got an inch there that this has to raise up. I'd really like to overemphasize that since I'm pretty much overdoing everything on this. And so instead of being flat on the top here, all down here, it would come up, come down. You can see where the front of that eyebrow is right here. So it would come from here and it would continue on and just get more extreme and then fade back in back here. And then you can see the same thing here. Again, it's kind of hard to see, but there's a low spot right here and it would just come in and curve. I think that's it. Several people were wanting this to be a split window, but I don't think I can do it on the convertible because when it opens, this part goes up and under, this part goes away, but this part back here stays. So what would happen? Oh, and this back window rolls down. So if I had the split window back here, I'll show you, like this. So even with the top down, that would still be in place. There's no place to put it. So really there would be no advantage to having a convertible rather than the hard top has a removable top. So it would be the same. The only difference is obviously you have to stop, get out and store the removable hard top. With convertible, you could just push a button, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Anyway, it could be an option later. All right, that's it. Now comes the fun part. All of these pieces that are propped and taped and whatever together, now I get to do it for real. And all of you that were complaining about my body work, that's why. I just knew I needed to get everything looking okay. Now I get to go back and do the body work right. I purposely did it kind of quick and dirty just to get it done. All right, like, subscribe, and that'll do it. Bye.